Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here live on the internet. It's the best thing we can do right now as far as, the closest thing to live theater. And while performing for a webcam is so strange, it's so it feels so odd. We're just happy to be able to do it. And we're happy that you're here with us. And ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the amazing and talented Mr. Frank Romeo.
Thank you so much, Paulie. Thank you very much. This is amazing. I love the format tonight. So let's get right down to it. The Last 5 Years is a musical written by Jason Robert Brown. The story explores a 5-year relationship between Jamie Wellerstein, a rising novelist, and Kathy Hyatt, a struggling actress. The show is unique. Unlike most musicals, there are no scenes, no stretches of dialogue to tell the story. Instead, the story is told simply through chapters which capture what the characters are feeling strictly in the form of song. Delving deeper into a non-traditional style of storytelling, the show uses a non-linear form in which Kathy's story is told in reverse chronological order, beginning the show at the end of the relationship, and Jamie's is told in chronological order, starting just after the couple meets, just after they have first met, The characters do not directly interact except for one song in the middle. Now, stage productions of the show are simple. They're raw and bare-boned. They attempt to remove distractions and focus on what makes it so remarkable: the incredible songwriting and vocal performances. These factors together inspired our host, Paul Carganilla, to present the show here on this platform, and I know he is over the moon excited to share the performances from this cast in particular. Now, traditionally, the cast consists of only two: one actor playing Jamie, the guy, and one actress as Kathy. Now, this evening, we will feature several performers in each role, performing safely from home, from across the country. In the role of Jamie, again, that's the dude. Tonight, we will feature Zane Gerson, Connor Warren Smith, Paul Carganilla, Marc Ginsburg, Alex Suarez, and Mike Starr. Performing Kathy, we present performances from Stephanie Renee Wall, Jamie Carganilla, Donna Louden, Natalie Lander, Katie Self, and Stephanie Gerson. Bios for each performer can be found in the virtual playbill of tonight's production on the Paulie's Online Variety Show Facebook page, and until tomorrow morning on the show's Instagram story at Paulie's Picnic. And now, as Paulie's Picnic does live here on YouTube every Saturday night, we invite you, wherever you are, to drink up, dress down, and enjoy top shelf talent performing from their homes straight into yours. Ladies and gentlemen, Paulie's Online Variety Show presents a virtual performance of Jason Robert Brown's The Last 5 Years.
Jamie is over and Jamie is gone. Jamie's decided it's time to move on. Jamie has new dreams he's building upon, and I'm still hurting. Jamie arrived at the end of the line. Jamie's convinced that the problems are mine. Jamie is probably feeling just fine, and I'm still hurting. wonderful died. Jamie decides it's his right to decide. Jamie has secrets he doesn't confide. And I'm still hurting. Go and hide and run away. Run away. Run and find something better. Go and ride the sun away. Run away. Like it's simple. Like it's right. Give me a day, Jimmy. Bring back the lights, hang them back on the wall. Maybe I'd see how you could be so certain that we had no chance at all. Jamie is over, and where can I turn? Covered with scars I did nothing to earn. Maybe there's somewhere a lesson to learn, but that wouldn't change the fact. That wouldn't speed time. Once the foundation's cracked, and I'm still hurting.
I'm breaking my mother's heart. The longer I stand looking at you, the more I hear it splinter and crack from 90 miles away. Yeah, I'm breaking my mother's heart. The JCC of Spring Valley is shaking and crumbling to the ground, and my grandfather's rolling in his grave. If you had a tattoo, that wouldn't matter. If you had a shaved head, that'd be cool. If you came from Spain or Japan or the back of a van, just as long as you're not from Hebrew school, I'd say now I'm getting somewhere. I'm finally breaking through. I'd say, hey, hey, SHIKSA goddess, I've been waiting for someone like you. 'Cause I've been waiting for Danica Schwartz and Erica Weiss and the Handelman twins. I've been waiting for Heather Greenblatt, Annie Minkus, Karen Pincus, and Lisa Katz, and Stacey Rose and Ellen Kaplan and Julie Silver and Janie Stein. I've had Shabbos dinners on Friday nights with every Shapiro in Washington Heights. But the minute I first met you, I could barely catch my breath. I've been standing for days with the phone in my hand, like an idiot scared to death. I've been wandering through the desert. I've been beaten, I've been had. My people have suffered for thousands of years, and I don't give a shit. If you had a pierced tongue, that wouldn't matter. If you once were in jail or you once were a man. If your mother and your brother had relations with each other and your father was connected to the Gotti clan, I'd say, well, nobody's perfect. It's tragic, but it's true. I'd say, hey, hey, SHIKSA goddess, I've been waiting for someone like you. Breaking the circle, you taking the light, you are the story I should write. I say, draw a beat and shoot. I'm your Hebrew slave at your service. Just tell me what to do. I'd say, hey, 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 I've been waiting for someone. I've been praying for someone. I think that I could be in love with someone.
I can't believe you really came, and that we're sitting on this pier. See, I'm smiling. That means I'm happy that you're here. I stole this sweater from the costume shop. Makes me look like Daisy May. See, we're laughing. I think we're gonna be okay. I mean, we'll have to try a little harder and bend things to and fro to make this love as special as it was 5 years ago. I mean, you made it to Ohio. Who knows where else we can go? I think you're really gonna like this show. I'm pretty sure it doesn't suck. See, you're laughing and I'm smiling by a river in Ohio, and you're mine. We're doing fine. I think we both can see what could be better. I'll own when I was wrong. With all we've had to go through, we'll end up twice as strong. And so we'll start again this weekend and just keep rolling along. I didn't know you'd have to go so soon. I thought we had a little time. Look, whatever. If you have to then you have to. So whatever, it's alright. We'll have tonight. What makes me crazy, I'm sorry, can I say this? You know what makes me nuts? The fact that we could be together, here together, sharing our night, spending our time, and you are gonna choose someone else to be with. No, you are. Yes, Jamie, that's exactly what you're doing. You could be here with me or be there with them. As usual, guess which you pick. No, Jamie, you do not have to go to another party with the same 20 jerks you already know. You could stay with your wife on her birthday, and you could, God forbid, even see my show. And I know in your soul it must drive you crazy that you won't get to play with your little girlfriend. No, I'm not. And the point is, Jamie, you can't spend a single day that's not about you and nothing but you. Marvelous novelist you. Isn't he wonderful? Just 28, the savior of writing. You and you, nothing but you. Miles and piles of you, pushing through windows and bursting through walls en route to the sky. Swear to God, I'll never understand how you can stand there straight and tall and see I'm crying and not do anything at all.
Did I just hear an alarm start ringing? Did I see sirens go flying past? Though I don't know what tomorrow's bringing, I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast. I'm gliding smooth as a figure skater. I'm riding hot as a rocket blast. I just expected it 10 years later. I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast. And you say, oh no, step on the brakes, do whatever it takes, but stop this train. Slow, slow, the lights turning red. But I say, oh no, whatever I do, I barrel on through and I don't complain. No matter what I try, I'm flying full speed ahead. I'm never worried to walk the wire. I won't do anything just half-assed. But with the stakes getting somewhat higher, I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast. I found a woman I love, and I found an agent who loves me. Things might get bumpy, but some people analyze every detail. Some people stall when they can't see the trail. Some people freeze out of fear that they'll fail. But I keep rolling on. Some people can't find success with their art. Some people never feel love in their hearts. Some people can't tell the two things apart. But I keep rolling on. Oh, maybe I can't follow through. But oh no, what else am I supposed to do? I dreamed of riding like the high and mighty. Now I'm the subject of a bidding war. I met my personal Aphrodite. I'm doing things I never dreamed of before. We start to take the next step together. Found an apartment on 73rd. The Atlantic Monthly's printing my first chapter. $2,000 without rewriting one word. I left Columbia and I don't regret it. I wrote a book and Sonny made her read it. My heart's been stolen, my ego's swollen. I just keep rolling along. Yeah, and I think, well, what else is in store? Got all this and more before 24. It's hard not to be sure. I'm spinning out of control. I'm out of control. I'm feeling panicked and rushed and hurried. I'm feeling outmaneuvered and outclassed. But I'm so happy I can't get worried about this singular impression. I've got a singular impression things are moving too fast.
One day we're just like Leave It to Beaver. One day it's just a typical life. And then he's off on a trip to Jamieland, staring catatonic out the window, barely even breathing all the while. And then he'll smile, his eyes light up and deep within the ground. Without a sound, a moment comes to life, and I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. Next day, it's just like it never happened. We're making dinners, we're making plans. Then he gets on a mule train to Jamieland. Handful after handful of Doritos, circling the apartment, logging miles. And then he smiles, his eyes light up, and how can I complain? Yes, he's insane, but look what he can do. And I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. I'm a part of that. And it's true, I tend to follow in his stride. Instead of side by side, I take his cue. And true, but there's no question, there's no doubt. I said I'd stick it out and follow through. And when I do, then he smiles and nothing else makes sense while he invents the world
First, a story. Little Christmas story. I call it The Story of Shmuel, Taylor of Klimovich. Shmuel would work till 10:30 at his tailor's shop in Klimovich. Get up at dawn and start again with the hems and pins and twist. 41 years had come and gone at his tailor's shop in Klimovich. Watching the winter soldier on, there was one thing Shmuel missed. If I only had time, old Shmuel said, I would build a dress that's in my head, a dress to fire the mad desire of girls from here to Minsk. But I have no more hours left to sew. But then the clock upon the wall began to glow. And the clock said, na 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 na, Shmuel, you get to be happy. Na 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 na, I give you unlimited time. Na 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 na, so Shmuel, go sew and be happy. But Shmuel said, no, that's not my lot. I got to make do with the time I've got. Shmuel was done at 10:30, and he said, good night, old Klimovich. Put on his coat to go, but then the clock cried, wait! Not yet! Even though you're not wise or rich, you're the finest man in Klimovich. Listen up, Shmuel, make one stitch and you'll see what you can get. But Shmuel said, clock, it's much too late. I'm at peace with life. I accept my fate. But the clock said, Shmuel, one stitch and you'll unlock the dreams you've lost. So Shmuel, with reluctance, took his thread. He pulled a bolt of velvet and he said, I should take out my teeth and go to bed. Sitting here mid talking clocks instead. And the clock said, na 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 na, Shmuel, you get to be happy. Na 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 na, I give you unlimited time. Na 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 na, just do it and you can be happy. So Shmuel put the thread through the needle's eye as the moon stared down from a starless sky. And he pushed the thread through the velvet black, and he looked, and the clock was turning back. So he grabbed his shears and he cut some lace as the hands reversed on the old clock's face. And his fingers flew and the fabric swirled. It was 9:15 all around the world. Every cut and stitch was a perfect fit, as if God himself were controlling it. And Shmuel cried through a rush of tears, take me back, oh, 41 years. And on it went, down that silent street, till Shmuel's dress was at last complete. He stretched his arms, closed his eyes, and the morning sun finally started to rise. Dress he made on that endless night was a dress that could make any soul take flight. Not a swatch, not a skein had gone to waste. Every ribbon and button ideally placed and sewn into the seams were 41 seasons of dreams. that you could feel coming and that very dress, so the paper swore, was the dress a girl in Odessa wore on the day she promised forevermore to love a young man named Shmuel, who only one day before had knocked at her kitchen door. Plenty have hoped and dreamed and prayed, but they can't get out of Klimovich. If Shmuel had been a cute Goyish maid, he'd have looked a lot like you. Maybe it's just you're afraid to go out onto a limb, Vitch. Maybe your heart's completely swayed, but your head can't follow through. But shouldn't I want the world to see the brilliant girl who inspires me? Don't you think that now's a good time to be the ambitious freak you are? Say goodbye to wiping ashtrays at the bar. Say hello to Kathy Hyatt, big time star. 'Cause I say na 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 na, Kathy, you get to be happy. Na 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 na, I give you unlimited time. Na 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 na, stop temping, go and be happy. Here's a headshot guy and a new backstage where you're right for something on every page. Take a breath, take a step, take a chance. Take your time. Have I mentioned today how lucky I am to be in love with you?
Hey guys! Thank you so much, Paul, for having me again. I really enjoyed learning this song today. In fact, it kind of reminds me of how I've been feeling during quarantine lately. I could have a mansion on a hill. I could lease a villa in Seville, but it wouldn't be as nice as a summer in Ohio with a gay midget named Carl playing Tevye and Porgy. I will give them props for outside-the-box casting. I could wander Paris after dark, take a carriage ride through Central Park, but it wouldn't be as nice as a summer in Ohio where I'm sharing a room with a former stripper and her snake, Wayne. I could have a satchel full of dollar bills, cures for all the nation's ills, pills to make a lion purr. I could be in line to be the British Queen, look like I was 17. Still, I'm certain I'd prefer to be going slowly, batty, 40 miles east of Cincinnati. I could shove an ice pick in my eye. I could eat some fish from last July, but it wouldn't be as awful as a summer in Ohio without cable, hot water, Vietnamese food, and you. That does sound pretty terrible. I saw your book at a Borders in Kentucky under a sign that read new and recommended. I stole a look at your picture in the inside sleeve and then I couldn't leave. Richard, who was with me, got uncharacteristically quiet and he said, all things considered, considered. I guess you don't have to buy it. So I smile like Mona Lisa and I lay my visa down. He wants me, but he ain't gonna get me. I found my guiding light. I tell the stars each night, look at me, look at him. Son of a bitch, I guess I'm doing something right. I finally got something right. No, it's not Nirvana, but it's on the way. I play Anita in the matinee. Then I'll get on my knees and pray. I can state in my next bio, I'm never gonna go back to Ohio. I could chew on tinfoil for a spell. I could get a root canal in hell, but it wouldn't be as swell as this summer is gonna be. 'Cause the torture is just exquisite while I'm waiting for you to visit. So hurry up, schmuck, get unstuck and get on the scene. Let the midget, the stripper, Wayne the snake, and Mrs. Jamie Wallstein. That's me.
No, that one's Jerry Seinfeld. That one's John Lennon. There. No, the Dakota. The San Remo is up a few blocks. Have you been inside the museum? We should go meet the dinosaurs. Kathy. Will you share your life with me for the next 10 minutes? In the next 10 minutes, we can handle that. We could watch the waves. We could watch the sky. Or just sit and wait as the time ticks by. If we make it till then, could I ask you again for another 10? And if you in turn agree to the next 10 minutes and the next 10 minutes till the morning comes, then just holding you might compel me to ask you for more. There are so many lives I want to share with you. I will never be complete until I do.
I am not always on time. Please don't expect that from me. I will be late, but if you can just wait, I will make it eventually. It's not like it's in my control, not like I'm proud of the fact, But anything other than being exactly on time I can do. I don't know why people run. I don't know why things fall through. I don't know how anybody survives in this life without someone like you. I can protect and preserve. I can say no and goodbye. But why, Jamie, why? I want to be your wife. I want to bear your child. I want to die knowing I had a long, full life in your arms that I can do forever.
Will you share your life with me
Forever.
for the next 10 lifetimes?
Forever.
For a million summers, till the world explodes, till there's no one left who has ever known us apart. There are so many dreams I need to see with you.
So many years I need to be with.
I will never be complete.
I will never be alive.
I will never change the world until I do.
I do.
I do.
I do. Isn't that the museum? Is that one John Lennon? That's the San Remo. Isn't that the museum? Can we go see the dinosaurs?
Everyone tells you that the minute you get married, every other woman in the world suddenly finds you attractive. Well, that's not true. It only affects the kind of women you always wanted to sleep with. Well, they wouldn't give you the time of day before, and now they're banging down your door and falling to their knees. At least that's what it feels like, because you cannot touch them. In fact, you can't even look at them. Close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Except you're sitting there eating your corned beef sandwich, and all of a sudden this pair of breasts walks by and smiles at you, and you're like, that's not fair. And in a perfect world, a miracle would happen, and every other girl would fly away, and it'd be me and Kathy, and nothing else would matter. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, I'm happy, and it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not a problem, it's just a challenge. It's a challenge to resist temptation. And I have to say that what exacerbates the problem is that I'm at these parties. I'm the center of attention. I'm la grande fromage. And here she comes. Let's get a cup of coffee. You look at my manuscript. And I'm showing her my left hand. I'm gesticulating with my left hand. And then, oh, there's Kathy. Because she knows. They always know. And there's that really awkward moment where I try to show I wasn't encouraging this. Though, of course, I sort of was. And I don't want to look whipped in front of this woman, which is dumb. I shouldn't care what she thinks, since I can't fuck her anyway. And in a perfect world, a miracle would happen, and every girl would look like Mr. Ed. And it'd be me and Kathy, and nothing else would matter. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You know I love her. And it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's what I wanted. And I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. It's not a problem. It's just a challenge. It's a challenge to resist temptation.
When you come home to me, I'll wear a sweeter smile and hope that for a while you'll stay. When you come home to me, your hand will touch my face and banish any trace of gray. Soon a love will shine anew, even greater than the joy I felt just missing you. And once again, I'll be so proud to call you mine when finally you come home to me.
I'll be there soon, Kathy. I'll finish up this chapter and be out the door. I swear I'll be there soon, Kathy. Don't give up on me yet. I am so proud of you, baby. You're doing what you never got to do before, and I will be there ripe and crawling. If fucking Random House stops calling, don't lose faith, don't get down, don't despair. I'll be there, and in a perfect world, a miracle would happen, and that day will finally be here. And it'll be me and you riding it together, and the things we do going like we planned. We're gonna make it through, and nothing else will matter. We'll be fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. I'll be there soon, Kathy.
Thank you so much. I'm climbing uphill, Daddy, climbing uphill. I'm up every morning at 6 and standing in line with 200 girls who are younger and thinner than me, who have already been to the gym. I'm waiting 5 hours in line and watching the girls just coming and going in dresses that look just like this till my number is finally called. I walk into the room, there's a table of men, always men, usually gay, who've been sitting like I have and listening all day to 200 girls belting as high as they can. I am a good person. I'm an attractive person. I am a talented person. Grant me grace. When you come home, I should have told them I was sick last week. They're gonna think this is the way that I sing. Why is the pianist playing so loud? Should I sing louder? I'll sing louder. Maybe I should stop and start over. I'm gonna stop and start over. Why is the director staring at his crotch? Why is that man staring at my resume? Don't stare at my resume. I made up half my resume. Look at me. Stop staring at that. Look at me. No, not at my shoes. Don't stare at my shoes. I hate these fucking shoes. Why'd I pick these shoes? Why'd I pick this song? Why'd I pick this career? Why does this pianist hate me? If I don't get a call back, I can go to Crate and Barrel with Mom and buy a couch. Not that I want to spend a day with Mom, but Jamie needs space to write. Since I'm obviously such a horrible, annoying distraction to him, what's it gonna be like when we have kids? And once again, why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Wendy Williams in Chicago. Jesus Christ, I suck, I suck, I suck, I suck. When finally you come home to... Okay, thank you so much. I will not be the girl stuck at home in the burbs with the baby, the dog, and the garden of herbs. I will not be the girl in the sensible shoes, pushing burgers and beer nuts and missing the clues. I will not be the girl who gets asked how it feels to be trotting along at the genius's heels. I will not be the girl who requires a man to get by. And when you come home to me, I'll wear a sweeter smile.
There are people, and they are publishing my book, and there's a party that they are throwing. And while you've made it very clear that you're not going, I will be going, and that's done. But what's it really about? Is it really about a party, Kathy? Can we please for a minute stop blaming and say what you feel? Is it just that you're disappointed to be touring again for the summer? Did you think that things would be easier than it turns out to be? Well then talk to me, Kathy. Talk to me. If I didn't believe in you, we'd never have gotten this far. If I didn't believe in you and all of the 10,000 women you are, if I didn't think you could do anything you ever wanted to, if I wasn't certain that you'd right. If I didn't believe in you, I'd walk out the door and say, Kathy, you're right. But I never could let that go. Knowing the things about you I know, things when I met you 4 years ago, I knew. It never took much convincing to make me believe in you. Don't we get to be happy, Kathy? At some point down the line, don't we get to relax without some new tourist to push me and further from you? If I'm cheering on your side, Kathy, why can't you support mine? Why do I have to be like committed some felony, doing what I always swore I would do? I don't want you to hurt. I don't want you to sink. But you know what I think you'll be fine. Just hang on and you'll see. But don't make me wait till you're due to be happy with you. Will you listen to me? No one can give you courage. No one can thicken your skin. I will not fail so you can be comfortable, Kathy. I will not lose because you can't win. If I didn't believe in you, and here's where the travelogue ends. If I didn't believe in you, I couldn't have stood before all of our friends and said, this is the life I choose. This is the thing I can't bear to lose. Trip us or trap us, but we refuse to fall. That's what I thought we agreed on, Kathy. If I hadn't believed in you, I wouldn't have loved you at all. Now, why don't you put your dress on and we'll go. Kathy?
My best friend had a little situation at the end of our senior year. And like a shot, she and Mitchell got married that summer. Carol Ann getting bigger every minute, thinking, what am I doing here? Well, Mitchell's out every night being a heavy metal drummer. They got a little cute house in a little cute street with the crucifix on the door. Mitchell got a job at a record store in the mall. Just the typical facts of a typical life in a town on the eastern shore. I thought about what I wanted. It wasn't like that at all. Made Carol Ann a cute baby sweater, thinking I can do better than that. In a year or so I moved to the city, thinking, what have I got to lose? Got a room, got a cat, and got 20 pounds thinner. Met a guy in a class I was taking who you might say looked like Tom Cruise. He wouldn't leave me alone unless I went with him to dinner. And I guess he was cute, and I guess he was sweet, and I guess he was good in bed. I gave up my life for a better part of a year. And so I'm starting And the second it entered my head, he needed to take some time off, focus on his career. He blew me off with a heartfelt letter. I thought I can do better than that. You don't have to get a haircut. You don't have to change your shoes. You don't have to like Duran Duran. Just love me. You don't have to put the seat down. You don't have to watch the news. You don't have to learn to tango. You don't have to eat prosciutto. You don't have to change a thing. Just stay with me. I want you and nothing but you. Miles and piles of you. Finally, I'll have something worthwhile to think about each morning. You and nothing but you. No substitution will do. Nothing but fresh, undiluted, and pure. Top of the line. And totally mine. I don't need any lifetime commitments. I don't need to get hitched tonight. I don't want to throw up all your walls and defenses. I don't mean to put on any pressure, but I know when a thing is right. And I spend every day reconfiguring my senses. When we get to my house, take a look at that town. Take a look at how far I've gone. I will never go back, never look back anymore. And it feels like my life led right to your side and will keep me there from now on. I think about what you wanted. I think about what could be. I think about how I love you. Say you'll move in with me. Think of what's great about me and you. Think of the bullshit we've both been through. Think of what's past, because we can do better. We can do better. We can do better than that. We can do better than that.
Hey kid, good morning. You look like an angel. I don't remember when we fell asleep. We should get up, kid. Kathy is waiting. Look at us, lying here, dreaming, pretending. I made a promise and I took a vow. I wrote a story and we changed the ending. Kathy, just look at me now. Hold on, facts are facts. Just relax, lay low. Alright, the panic it from shaking. A little more glue every time that it breaks. Perfectly balanced. And then I start making conscious, deliberate mistakes. All that I ask for is one little corner, one private room at the back of my heart. Tell her I found one. She sends out battalions to claim it and blow it apart. I grip, then she grips, and faster we're sliding and spilling. And what can I do? Come back to bed, kid. Take me inside you. I promise I won't lie to you. Hold on, don't cry yet. I won't let you go. Alright, the panic recedes. Alright, everyone bleeds. Alright, I get what I need. Nobody needs to Since I have to be in love with someone, since I need to be in love with someone, maybe I can be in love with someone like you.
Don't kiss me goodbye again. Leave this night clean and quiet. You want the last word, you want me to laugh, but leave it for now. All you can say, all you can feel was wrapped up inside that one perfect kiss. Leave it at that. I'll watch you turn the corner and go. And goodbye until tomorrow. Goodbye until the next time you call. And I will be waiting. I will be waiting. Goodbye until tomorrow. Goodbye until I recall how to breathe. And I have been waiting. I have been waiting for you. I stand on a precipice. I struggle struggle to keep my balance. I open myself one stitch at a time. Finally, yes, finally now, finally something takes me away. Finally free, finally he can cut through these strings and open my wings. And goodbye until tomorrow, goodbye until my feet touch the floor. And I have been waiting, I will be waiting. Goodbye until tomorrow, goodbye until the rest of my life, for I will be waiting. I have been waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you.
I called Elise to help me pack my bags. I went downtown and closed the bank account. It's not about another shrink. It's not about another compromise. I'm not the only one who's hurting here. I don't know what the hell there's left to do. You never saw how far the crack had opened. You never knew I had run out of rope. And I could never rescue you. All you ever wanted, I could never rescue. No matter how I tried, all I could do was love you hard, let you go. No matter how I tried, all I could do was love you. God, I loved you. I loved you so. So we could fight, or we could just wait. Or I could go
until tomorrow. Goodbye until I crawl to your door, and I will be waiting. I will be waiting.
You never noticed how the wind had changed.
Goodbye until tomorrow.
I didn't see a way we both could wait
until I'm done thanking God, for I have been waiting. I have been waiting for you.
Goodbye, Kathy.
I have been waiting. I have been waiting for you.
Goodbye.
Just close the gate. I'll stand
Ladies and gentlemen, I just got to say thank you all. Thank you all for being a part of this experience, this experiment, this experience. I have to, of course, give it up for our cast. Everybody, if you're sitting at home, even if you're sitting at home, just make some noise. Let's just clap, scream wherever you are, and give it up for this amazing cast of the show who just were involved in this show from all over the country. We're doing our best to bring you live theater on this platform every Saturday night, and I'm super proud of what just happened, and I so appreciate everyone who came out to watch. We're in 222 households right now at this time. That doesn't count all the people who are watching within those households. So thank you for tuning in. One way we can thank our cast is, if we know the pandemic has affected everybody in different ways, if you are able to consider what you would have spent on a night of entertainment going to the theater to see a show like this tonight, parking, your tickets, the meals, the tips, drinks, and just consider that and show some appreciation to our performers. If you came here to specifically support anybody, here are their virtual Venmo links, virtual tip jar links on Venmo. Or if you just want to say thanks to the entire cast and just spread it all out among the all of the performers who took part in this show this evening. We started doing these virtual shows when like 19 weeks ago when the safe at home orders came down, and I just have to say thanks. I got to call out Sam Mikulich and Craig Jackman, who have been my tech crew, my stage managers. If you guys can turn on your cameras and take a bow. Give it up for these two. They work tirelessly throughout the week to help me bring this show to you guys, and I appreciate them so much. And for anyone who's just joining us who has never stumbled upon this channel, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, we do this every weekend, every Saturday night. So if you enjoy this kind of entertainment, if you want to just support live theater, live arts that are still happening just in a different way, please subscribe to our channel. Share the link, hit that bell that shows you notifications whenever we go live. We appreciate it. We got big things coming up on the onlines. No matter what happens in the world so far, we've been able to stick it out and push through on this channel. Our regular show, we have improv comedy, stand-up comedy, sketch comedy, live music every weekend. So please consider joining us again another time. And one more thanks, I just can't say it enough, to everyone who was involved in the show tonight, everyone who tuned in. Thank you to Jason Robert Brown for this fantastic musical, this amazing piece of work. It is my favorite musical, and I did propose to my wife singing that song in the middle of the show, and this was the first time tonight we actually sang it again for people. So it was a super special night for me, and I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your night. We hope to see you next week. Thank you all very, very much. From the Paulie's Online Variety Show family to yours, much love, and let's continue to support each other. We'll get through all of this together.